Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hey, you people in this town, your name must go. Stomp your feet straight to the ground. Your name must go.
Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Nico Horner leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ian Happ up to hit. That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball one. Gausman. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And another ball.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Happ lays off. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Three balls, two strikes to count. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Gausman checks over to first, and he's back. Happ stands at first with one out.
Runner.
Here goes the runner. Line drive. Caught. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Offense held in check there. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Cade Horton. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And now the shortstop, Bobichette. And that one fouled off. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Tucker calls it in, and there's 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Nathan Lucas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That
Ball
one
2.
misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Check
Hurry.
swing called strike.
2-1.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Shaw squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter is George Springer. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Vladdy coming around 3rd. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Second inning set to go. And now Michael Busch. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Gosman back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Outside low. Now 2-2. Got him. And there's one away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one
2-2.
almost got him. 1 out, bases empty. Look out.
Time. That hit him.
That fastball
First base.
drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. There's a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Crow Armstrong leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Santander moving back for it and brings it in at the wall.
Batting 7th, catcher Carson Kelly.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Addison Barger. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Anthony Santander stands in now and watches strike one.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And there's a foul ball. Swanson with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Matt Shaw will hit next. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss as he was late. Shaw, 23 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now here is Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed.
1-0.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The count.
And a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And now it's going to be Ian Happ in there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Oh, 1 down. He swings and fouls one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, shortstop, go, Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Just missed.
Down.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's downstairs. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 outs.
No, that's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next
Ball.
offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And that is out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ball one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Bush, batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering way off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Varsho makes the grab, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now 1-2. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman to the line, no, shoot
Swings, drives one deep left field. Happ ranging back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. RBI single his last time up. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. Out to short, Swanson. Tosses across to first. That takes care of Springer.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. And the sweeper catches the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gosman back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Shaw batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. That one missed. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Outside, and the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
In the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Addison Barger. Late swing, foul to the left. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just off the inside edge. Blue Jays down a run. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes his way towards it, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Anthony Santander at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The Cubs up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. His 14th of the year. It's 2-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That misses. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground, right side. Horner. And that is that. Toronto picks up one on this homer. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
I need my bow. When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your frown.
Back here at Rogers Center, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a strike activity in the bullpen. Louis Varland preparing to come on if needed. Dominguez also getting ready. And that one fouled off. Next pitch inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Michael Busch, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a curve is down and in.
At the dish,
One
looking
ball,
to lift the
no
ball in
strike.
the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Swung on, belted. Lucas on the move towards foul ground. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He's safe. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Little. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that's
Ball 3.
outside. And that's ball 3. Crow Armstrong, the runner at third. Suzuki at second with one away. On the ground to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Not even close there. 1-1. And that's outside. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pat under it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball out to left field. Pat gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On the mound now, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter now, Matt Shaw. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Nance sets, fires. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Nico Horner. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Santander pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting left fielder Ian Happ.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count. This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Goes down looking. Cubs are down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's George Springer to start it off. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Kittredge warming up as well. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And that is downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. This one in the air. Swanson makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win.
That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's through there for a strike. Tying run at the plate.
1-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's even up. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cade Horton done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That just misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Kirk off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out looking. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 56.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Oh, 2 now as he swings through. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Louis Varland up and loosening in the pen. Dominguez getting cranked up as well. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt. That misses. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
So digging in, Michael Busch, 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Bichette. To first, 2 up, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked into left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That clips the corner. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. That one way inside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3. Cubs leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Santander in the box again, takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's Andres Jimenez. On the ground to third. In time to Busch, and a couple of quick outs.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it drops in. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Drew Pomerantz departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Brad Keller.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Substitution being made at first. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw. 2 outs, runner on first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Known for his late inning heroics. On the ground to short, Swanson. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. In for a strike, 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Max Scherzer, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Ball.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one is upstairs. Out to center. Varsho under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
First and second, 1 out. So here's Horner now. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Bottom 9, and now George Springer.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is inside, ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Outside low, 2-1. Check swing, called strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Barger, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Here's a high chopper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And the final score here, 4-3. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.